Hello and welcome to another edition of our Clarity Media Advent Calendar Escape Room Puzzle Solving video series, in which we solve one puzzle a day for Advent from our Advent Calendar book here, which you can find a link to in the description. So now I've said that, I'll just quickly jump right in to the puzzle in question. December the 16th, really not close now, quite a special day in Christmas in December. You're getting really close to Christmas, and I will run through the plot and then I'll show you the puzzle. So plot-wise, you're following a wind-up toy that has gone missing from Santa's workshop because you think it might have a clue to the location of Santa himself, who's also missing. And after many escapades, puzzles, you make it to the toy, which is somewhere in the North Pole wilderness, and you see it stuck in a snowdrift. And you think, well, someone's tinkered with this toy to make it walk so far. There's clearly another force at play. We're not saying the toy itself is guilty. Looking at the toy, you see there's a piece of paper attached to it, which could be a further clue. And here is the piece of paper attached to the back of the toy. So have a good look at that. It's a bit of a shadow, I'm sorry about that. And see if you can make heads or tails of it. I'll hold it up for a bit, and I've been told, here we go, I'll hold it like that. I've been told this is quite a difficult puzzle. So do let me know in the comments if you think it's too hard. This is one I made myself, so obviously I want to make sure the difficulty is well tailored. But let me know what you think of it. Pause here if you like, and I will unpause in a bit and then get really stuck in. Okay, so there's a message. That's the first thing. And to help us out, I've written in the alphabet at the top here. So there's a message, and it looks almost like you can make words out. And maybe you could just take a guess and say, well, this looks a bit like puzzle, maybe this is puzzle. But probably the best way to do it is to do it systematically. And evidently every line must count. So you've got to some way combine every line to create a sentence. I think that's fair to say. So I'll take the hint in case it gives me any further information. And I see that it says one of the rows of gibberish contains only vowels, while the other contains only consonants. And originally, the two rows look like this. So you can pause here if you like, take a good look at those two rows. What's changed? And then another thing about a second puzzle, but we don't need to go into that just yet. So originally it looked like that. They went A, E, O, R, E, O, I, A, etc., B, C, D, F, G, etc. And if you turn back here to the main puzzle, you say instead of A, E, O, A, E, I, O, U, it's A, O, I, U, A. So clearly the structure, which is a repeating structure of the five vowels, you can just about see it, has been changed because some letters have been swapped. And on the bottom, again, it should be B, C, D, F, G, but instead it's T, C. And then, should be B, C, we see there's a B here. So what we can conclude is the B and the T have actually been swapped. And here, it should be AE, but it's not, it's AO. And there's an E here. So we conclude the O and the E have been swapped. And that essentially is the secret of this puzzle. So if that's enough for you, pause now, but if not, I'm about to let the cat out of the bag. The cat out of the bag being that the first line is made up of consonants and vowels, and when there's a consonant, it's been swapped with the bottom line, which should be every consonant in the alphabet repeating, and when there's a vowel, it's been swapped with the top. So sorry, a little bit of a blip there with the video, but I'm back now. And as I think I was saying, the consonant swap here and the vowel swap here. So whenever there's a consonant in the top line, it swaps with the bottom line. Whether there's a vowel in the top line, it swaps the middle line. And all the rest are essentially junk letters. So you can see B swaps with T, E swaps with O, and that's 2. Now there isn't very much space, so instead of working it all out, letter by letter, I'll just say you can do that. I'll pause here for a second if you want to do that. But the answer is to find today's puzzle, comma, look at the back cover of the book. So you can see, for instance, the B is from the bottom here, swapping with that Z. The K is here. Those two O's swap with the IO. So to find today's puzzle, look at the back of the book, the back cover. So actually, despite having solved that difficult puzzle, you're still not quite there. There's another puzzle to solve. And I'll now turn to the back of the book and we can find it. Well, look, there it is, back cover puzzle. And I'll pause for a second here, see if you can figure this out. It's a type of puzzle you've seen recently if you've been following along, and it shouldn't therefore be too difficult, but we'll see. Right, so if you remember, the hint for this puzzle said, try describing the second puzzle out loud. So I'll describe out loud what I see. I think I see what's got a diamond ring. So it's a ring of some kind, evidently. But it's not any normal kind of ring. It's a red ring. Rings aren't normally that colour, so that's got to be important. And you will quickly realise this is a rebus puzzle, like the Christmas carols puzzle we had a few days ago. So the image represents a word or phrase. So it's a red ring. But then what's this here? This is the symbol usually used to represent women. So that's a red woman ring. That doesn't really make any sense to me. But what if it was her? A red her ring. A red herring. Ta-da, there we go. Utter genius, I like to say. So I'll quickly turn back to our puzzle of the day, and you'll see that there's your answer. What does the piece of paper say? It says, look at the back cover, where you find out the answer is actually red herring. So, the wind-up toy, which you've got taken so long to find, gone through so many puzzles, was in fact a red herring, and perhaps something is happening at Santa's workshop for which you needed to be away. Some kind of nefarious plan. We will see in future puzzles. But for now, that was today's puzzle, December 16th. I hope you liked it. Let me know the difficulty. Again, I say if you think that sort of puzzle too hard, do let me know. We're always looking for feedback. And I wish you a pleasant rest of the day. And thank you.